guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. It is still October, so we are still doing our Halloween how-tos. And so today we are going to be doing how to create like an open wound with latex and tissues. It is actually rather simple, and honestly, I don't do a lot of gore on my channel. I don't do a lot of gore and bloody makeup looks on my Instagram. That is a personal choice. I do not really like the gore aspect of Halloween. I like more of the fun and non-scary part of Halloween. So this is probably like one of very few like gory videos that you will actually see on my channel, or bloody videos I guess you could say on my channel. However, many people like these types of looks, especially around Halloween, the thriller aspect of it, if you will. So I thought I would come on and just do a quick little Halloween how-to on how to do a like opened / wound with some latex and tissues. Without further ado, what you're going to need is some rubbing alcohol, tissues, preferably 1-ply or 2-ply. You don't need anything fancy. Liquid latex, some makeup sponges, and a bowl. I've lined mine with foil only because we're going to be pouring the liquid latex into there, and it's gross. It's hard to clean up. So lining it with plastic or foil, or like if you had a disposable dish or something like that, would be the best. First, what you're going to do is just clean the area with your rubbing alcohol. I'm just going to show you on the one side real quick. Make sure that it is dry to the touch. Take your liquid latex, pour some out. This is the first time I'm using this liquid latex, so. Take your makeup sponge and dip it into your liquid latex, and where you want the scar, just do a little layer of liquid latex. So I want to do kind of like a smiling scar, so I'm just going to tap the liquid latex where I would like it. Then take a tissue. Make sure that you are only getting like 1 ply, if you will. Rip off what you need and stick it on the latex. And you can rip off any excess. And then essentially what you're going to do is just continually layer latex with tissues until you kind of build up a little bit of like a double skin, if you will, like a skin on top of your skin. And you are going to want to go over the edges of the tissue because you want it to be like seamless with your own skin. Trim off any excess if you're finding that you're having some excess tissue issues. And then you're going to want that to dry 100% complete, so you can take a hairdryer or just wait. It does not take very long for liquid latex to dry, but I'm impatient, so you can take a hairdryer and just make sure that that is completely dry. So while I'm waiting for that to dry even more, because it's still a little tacky to the touch, I'm going to go off camera and do the other side of my face, and we will be back to finish the look. So I've applied my other side, so we're going to work on this side that is dry now. And the easiest thing, I personally think, is to apply like your foundation first before you like go and cut your scar. So get your full coverage foundation and just start doing your look. I'm going to do like a beauty look with this, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You want a pretty full coverage foundation as well, because you really want to be able to like cover up that liquid latex and make it look like really like skin-like. Now what you're going to do is take little cuticle scissors and your finger, and you're going to kind of create like a pocket and just cut where you want the scar to be. Just be very, very careful because we don't want to cut like our actual skin. So that's why I say you kind of have to create like a little bit of a pocket and then cut. And you're just going to pull the liquid latex tissue mixture away from the skin to kind of create like a flap. And you can create little like cuts in the skin, make it look a little bit more like it was cut. You use some wash glue. And then with some red face paint, eyeshadow, whatever, and some fake blood, you're just going to color in the inside of your wound and create like a lifelike cut. So I'm using the NYX Special Effects Color Cream Face and Body Paint in red, and I have some black, and then I do have some fake blood that I'm going to try and gore this up a bit. And you kind of can get a little messy with this because it's a cut, and I mean, if you think to your own cuts, blood sometimes gets everywhere and you do want like these edges to get red. Going into my Tropical Wonder Certified palette and just taking the Red Sea and Equator color with some Bonobo, and I'm just detailing it up a bit. So this is basically, we're almost done with the actual scar itself. I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to do the rest of my face and the other side of my face scar, and then we'll come back and we'll add the blood, and then pretty much the look will be like absolutely complete. Then when the rest of your face is done and you've colored your scars just right, you can take your fake blood and glop it on there. Mine is kind of like a gel. Just gives it like a more realistic texture. They also make blood that like drips. That would also be kind of cool for this. However, I don't have that blood. I just have this like jelly blood. Okay, and that's the look. That's how I make my scars, at least, or like my open wounds. I know that there's like tons of other ways. You can do it with cotton, you can use tissues, you can use whatever. This is just really basic. It kind of gets you through the holiday season. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. I will list all of the products that I used in the description box below, so if you are interested in any of them, you can check them out on your own time. Do you have any tips and tricks for creating your own scars, open wounds for Halloween? Like I said, I'm not really into the gore side of Halloween, so you will very seldom see me doing like really bloody, gory looks on my channel, on my Instagram, on anything. However, I know that a lot of people like to do it for this season, and so I thought I would do a quick Halloween how-to on how I do mine. So if you have any tips and tricks that, you know, I might not know about, or that better suited for someone who's a little more tailored to gore, please leave it down in the comment section below. Let's start a conversation. As always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on another review or tutorial. Thanks so much for watching, guys.